eating a white chocolate. You want some?
Looking at you.
I'm clicking my pen actually. Yeah. How cool is that? Sound?
Where are you from?
I'm from Belgium. I'm from.
Canada.
Yeah, you totally sound Canadian.
I know.
Belgium.
It's like Team Belgium?
No. I think half of the team field is Team Belgium.
Is that how it works?
We have like 5 teams registered.
There's like people in Belgium were like, man, I remember Ravnica.
Yeah, sort of.
Me either. I didn't play Ravnica.
I played this format in Ravnica and that was really cool. Dude, is this really a microphone?
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. It just looked like.
Yeah, we're screwing around. So what happens here? We get 3 different boxes. They give us what, 3 packs each?
You got like 12 packs and then 2 packs from each different Ravnica set ever. Build 3 decks.
That's pretty sweet. I have no idea how to play Magic, but I'm gonna try today in Team Sealed. Come over here. No, that's the judge. He's mean. He looks mean. So anyway, I guess we'll just start opening packs and making decks. Okay, so we just finished our first match with the team draft for MTG Madness Sealed Ravnica. Luckily, we have Asaf Simon on the team because he is one incredible deck builder. We had to open up, how many packs was it?
12 packs. It's
12 packs of cards. So two of each Ravnica from all of the blocks that they were ever in. And so anyways, I'm going to let Asaf talk about all the decks that he created because in a fluster of time, I wasn't even capable of even choosing one card because it's so stressful. So Asaf, why don't you tell us about the first deck that you made?
Okay, the first deck was like the simplest of decks. 'Cause basically what we wanted to do was like the first thing you do is look at all the crazy rares you get because you really want to play with them. So, and we saw that most of them are green-white or like green, like the Armada Worm or the Voice of Resurgence. And the Progenitor Mimic is like really, really sick with the Armada Worm and both the Tristani Summoners we have. So we wanted to build a green-white shell with Splashing Blue for the Mimic and the Crazy Incubation. So what you do with this deck basically is you have to ramp up to get to the very expensive spells, which are the Tristani Summoners, the Armada Worms. So you have like the Utopia Sprawl, 2 Signets, and the Archer that can really also fix your mana because we're Splashing Blue, we're like playing 1 island. And it helps you get to cast your cheap spells on like turn 4 or 5. And like to get there, you have to stall the board. So you play a lot of small creatures like the Alive Well that can gain you a lot of life, or the Voice of Resurgence, which is just a really good card. And you get Civic Wayfinder and Stonepeller. So if you do get to the, it's not really a late game because you're ramping up. So like turn 5 or 6, you'll usually be casting either a Mimic or a Summoner. And it's even able to cast turn 4 the Armada Worm and turn 5 the Tristani Summoner. And if that doesn't work, then there's always plan B. So you can blink all your guys with the ghost form, which works really well with all that comes into place. And or you can just go over the top, like enchant the Armada Worm and every turn make a 5/5. Or with Tristani's Summoner, every turn make 3 creatures. So this is like the over the top deck. This is like the really nuts deck that really wants to do everything.
Basically, luckily we have a team format, so when I picked up the cards, I didn't even actually have to play because Asaf was sitting beside me and he won turn 4 each time he played. So I was just sitting there and Asaf was like, oh, that one, and yeah, play that one, and then I won. So it's a pretty sweet deck, but I heard from, while Asaf was playing that he was hitting people for like 30 damage or 12 damage on like the 3rd turn, and I didn't understand really how that was happening. So why don't you tell us about how you made the other crazy deck?
Well, the first thing you do when you see, like, blue-red is a really powerful, strong color combination in old and new Ravnica. Yeah. And a lot of, like, the abilities really work to get a replicate with a lot of the cards actually from the new Ravnica set, like Nivik Cyclops. Yeah. So what I wanted to do was, it's really like a really fun deck. You get to play a lot of stuffs from the old Ravnica, like the Electrode and We Dreadnoughts, which are okay cards if you have some replicate spells. And then you get the Nivik Cyclops, which really takes the deck over the top because it gets +3/0 and it hits for 4. And although it's not flying, it's a really big powerhouse. So we got like 3 replicate spells: the Giga Drowse, the Train of Thought, and the Pyromancy. I mean, it's really good. And like with the Nivik Cyclops, you can just double strike it. And I had a turn where I just cast Nivik Cyclops, replicate this for 2, and then double strike him, and it was like 14 damage attacking on turn 6, because that's 6 mana. And to get there, you have to have a bit of a control aspect or a card advantage aspect, and because it's already like the instant or sorcery shell, so you already have a cancel, which is an instant, which will trigger.
Every time you do anything,
and
it also.
When you have an inspiration or the flow of ideas, you're just advancing yourself also on board and also in hand. So it's
crazy. Stacking abilities.
Basically, you're just winning really, really fast on cheap creatures that regularly wouldn't do anything.
It's really amazing how you were able to make two really amazing decks that just seem to, like, everything that you played synergized so well together. So what happened with this little piece over here? Come here, Fernando. This was you. So
oh, yeah. Well, I had to make something out of the pile of garbage we had left. So I decided to go with a black-white deck, which is pretty aggressive. So we basically have a deck that is full of small creatures, and it has a few spells like this and this and this that will give your small creatures a bigger power, so you can attack and gain life with these 2 guys. You can also extort, so you can get advantage in the game. It's a pretty fun deck. It's really weak actually, but since it's so fast, I managed to win really fast. Okay, that's it basically. From this pool of cards, that's what I could do, and I'm happy to be here. Enjoy, guys.
Anyways, we're going into round 2. We're really excited, especially because of the fact that Asaf went 2-2. Yeah. I mean 2-0.
2-0.
I went 2-0, and Fernando went 2-0.
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
You're out of the family.
Okay, goodbye.
We didn't even need him.
Anyway,
we didn't even need him to win.
We'll try to do better in the next match. I mean, if you can't really do better than how we just did, do you?
No.
Okay.
Take this